Please like and subscribe.
Hello, Collective. Welcome to your reading. Collective, this is a general spirit check-in, not a one-to-one spirit check-in. So please take what you need and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal readings. If you would like a personal reading, you can find the details about that in the description box below. Okay. Yes. Collective, I could be picking up on your energy or on the energy of someone who's in your energy. So if it doesn't feel like I'm speaking about you, please switch the energies around. Creator, please bless this reading. Please bring in the knowledge and the wisdom of the Most High for the collective and for whoever comes into the reading. Thank you. On the bottom of the deck is the world in reverse. So maybe a failure, the energy that is supporting the entire reading is, failure to complete a task. Some sort of imperfection. It could still be the end of a cycle. Just the end of a cycle that ended in a way that you would have preferred it, maybe like differently, maybe where everybody lived happily ever after or something like that. Because it certainly doesn't look like it is this way in this reading. Holy smoke. Okay, so something happened in the past where you were very tempered, and then something happened that threw you right off center. Something that kept you up late at night, also something that kept somebody else up late at night. But whatever this was, this really affected you greatly to the point where you said, fuck this. This is bullshit and I am not putting up with this anymore, and you stepped into your high priestess energy. The high priestess energy she trusts herself within unity and also within the duality. So the high priestess could come in as a wrecking ball, and on purpose, absolutely on purpose. She's the high priestess. She knows exactly what needs to be dismantled. And that's exactly what's happened. You stepped into your power and dismantled something. You stepped into your power. You stepped into your power, and then you stepped into your power. And you dismantled something. You took a last stand against something. You have incredible grit, but your work, I'm just hearing like a buffalo, like seeing you as a buffalo with all four hooves firmly on the earth, firmly, like no one's moving you, you're immovable. It's like you carry the weight of the Creator within you, and whoever you've gone up against or whoever's gone up against you, I'm feeling somebody went up against you with some kind of bullshit, and it landed somebody into not a good space. You and them both. I think someone was maybe behaving or acting out of their shadow, but you stood up And the consequences of you standing up and taking your power is somebody is going to be grieving a great loss. There will be a great loss. There is a great loss coming towards somebody, you or somebody else. But somebody's going to be acknowledging, and I'm feeling even the loss of you, acknowledging toward you and crying and acknowledging the loss of you. Then there's going to be conflict. And an overall, it's not going to end well. It's not going to end well for them. I'm feeling for them. And maybe even possibly for you. You know, depending on... It's not that it's not going to end well for you, but I'm just seeing like... It's getting real. It's getting real. It's starting to get real. Whatever this change is that you have embarked upon, stepping into your power, it's starting to get real. It's starting to impact in a way. That's what I mean. You carry the weight of the Creator within you. You're like a buffalo on the earth. You're immovable. And I'm seeing like... Ooh. I'm seeing sandstone going up against quartz. You know what's going to happen. Sandstone going up against quartz. And this is you. You know what's going to happen to the sandstone, right? And that's what I mean. It's going to be the end of a cycle, but it's going to be an end that is going to be painful. Holy smoke, okay, it says it ever getting real. So whatever is going on here, it's more than what it is. The Creator is saying there is spiritual warfare at play here. There is spiritual warfare at play. There is, you and somebody else are in the process of getting out of generational dynamics, generational conditioning that carry a specific dynamic that has been on the earth for a very long time, having to do with power. But you see, I see this is you and your new sovereignty. Your new sovereignty. But you've taken the seat of your soul in place of what used to sit here within you, and that was the sovereignty and the authority of the external world, whether that be your parents, your family, your boss, your siblings, your friends, co-workers, whoever that you gave your power to that had more authority over you than you did. There was like some sort of a power dynamic between you and them and you. Maybe superiority, some sort of superiority. Maybe you were in a place where you were always giving your power away. But whatever happened here, you worked really hard on yourself to come into your own sense of inner balance. And then somebody tried to fuck you up. And you said, oh, no. No, this is not happening like this. I'm feeling like it just wasn't clean. Whatever was done wasn't clean. They didn't come straight at you. Like it just wasn't clean. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't clean. The energy is giving me sneaky and icky, like an icky, sneaky, deceptive intention. Some sort of a deceptive intention. And you said, no. And you stood up and stepped into your power, thereby uprooting. And this, whatever the system is, it's connected to this card. 100% is connected to this card. Somebody that was in authority of this old system that you used to give your power to tried to hook you back in some way. That's what I'm feeling. In some way. I don't know what they did. I don't know how. We'll clarify this after, but I'm feeling they tried to hook you back in and you were like, absolutely not. And it's like you created a tempest. You stepped into your power and then you stepped into your power. And you dismantled something. You dismantled it and you dismantled it consciously. You may not have done this overnight. Maybe it took a while, maybe it whatever, but I'm feeling that maybe you're still in the process of this. I'm dismantling something within you. I'm feeling something within you was dismantled when something happened, some sort of like a betrayal of some kind of some kind of 10 of swords or something. Creator, what is the 9 of swords? What is the 9 of swords? And the creator's just saying, like, it doesn't matter what this temperance card, for each of you it will be very different, but either way the creator is seeing that you guys have worked on yourself and had gained a level of inner balance, inner harmony, where you were stable. Maybe there was no movement and that was the kind of balance that you needed. That makes perfect sense. There's that too. We can't throw the balance of immobility out. Sometimes there's a season where that is required. It's even in a season of recovery where you're in a state of balance and there's no movement and you can just okay, and rest and catch your breath and regain your sense of footing, you know. And that's what I'm feeling happened. And then something that's what I'm feeling you had attained here. And someone tried to, I'm seeing crabs in a bucket. Crabs in a bucket. Somebody was trying to bring you down. Don't bring me down, 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 down. By ELO. Don't bring me down, down. Yeah, interesting. What is the 9 of swords, creator? What is the 9 of swords? There's a message or some sort of communication that had come in, possibly from a Gemini. It doesn't have to be a Gemini. And it was focusing on healing, or maybe the aim with this person, this Gemini, was wanting to heal. I see, because I'm going, okay, that doesn't make any sense, creator. That doesn't make any sense. Like, how can this not, like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, give me the language for this. See, that's what I mean. Tarot is very dimensional. Okay, so from this 9 of swords perspective, from this possible Gemini's perspective, or the person with Gemini qualities, meaning duality. The lovers is duality, masculine, feminine, light and dark, yin and yang. That's a Gemini. So this person wanted to have some sort of healing, and they acted on that. They acted on that to gain a sense of healing that looked right in their own eyes, not realizing the consequences of their actions. That's what this is. They acted in what they thought was the best interest of you and everybody, and them too. And they no, it was not. It was not. It cast you and them into a 9 of Swords and forced you to stand up. See, this is okay, system of power. Whatever this was, a family system, a friendship system, a marriage system, maybe even like a workplace system, but some sort of system of power that you had been relying on, that you believed in, I'm hearing it had run its course. It had run its course. It had fulfilled its mission in your life, meaning it had taught you what you went there to learn, even if it looked like it was just to work at a job, work as fill a position, or fill a position within a marriage, fill in a position within, like, fill in a role within a marriage, fill in a role within a family, fill in a role within a friendship. Whatever this was, whatever system this was, it failed you. It failed you. And it failed itself too. It failed itself. But it's like it didn't mean to, because you and whoever this is, you guys are in 2 different dimensions. And that's what I mean. They were trying to, I'm seeing crabs in a bucket, trying to bring you back down into their more dense dimension. When I say dense, I say like symbolically lead-filled. Lead. Lead is very dense. X-rays can't penetrate lead. It's incredibly dense. And that's what I mean. They tried to what they did, they thought was right for them, but not knowing that you're in another dimension, and what they did was unacceptable. It was unacceptable and forced you to stand up. Oh, what's on the bottom of the deck is the 9 of Pentacles. So there we go, forced you to stand up. Gaining your sense of confidence, understanding. Maybe this was the opportunity for you to really see who you are, see what you're made of, in the face of this kind of opposition, in the face of this kind of incredible misunderstanding, incredible miscommunication. What is the High Priestess, Creator? What is that? Actually, no, let's see what the Magician is. What happened with the Magician? What is the Magician? Oh, am I taking all of these? No, okay. So what happened with the Magician, Creator? Is that all of them? Yeah, okay. What is the Magician? What is the Magician? It's like, okay, I have to bring this in before I forget. It's like what Terence McKenna taught when he said, when the body believes, the body politic is that when the body believes itself to be sick, it begins to generate and create antibodies to help itself heal. Well, that's kind of what this person has done through this experience, because it forced you to stand up, seeing that they've crossed a line that they can't uncross. They can never go back to the way that it was. Whatever this is. And they know it. They know it. So do you. So do you. That's what makes this so real. When I said it's getting real, it's getting real. Because it just got real. It got very, very real. I'm feeling you have danced with this energy for a long time, and I'm also feeling the hand of the Creator behind this, accelerating this energy. Almost like you guys should be through this. You should be through this energy, or further along in it. So the Creator's accelerated it. Very interesting. You know, it's true. That's what the gods do. They don't play fair. They absolutely do not play fair. The magician. Interesting. Before I started this video, before I started recording, I was shuffling the gold cards, and this card flew out in the gold cards, and I went, oh, what's going on? What kind of energy is already echoing back from a spread in a reading I haven't yet done? So very interesting. Okay, so yeah, you stood up because you saw that you were either going up against a mother, some sort of a feminine, it doesn't have to be a feminine, but some sort of a feminine leader, somebody who had authority within your life, who could not give to you, like who could not return your maybe respect. This person was almost like respect goes one way, like power goes one way, it only goes upward. You know, it's that kind of old, outdated thinking. And that's what I mean. This has been long-standing energy, and the Creator's like, that's enough. Like, you guys need to stop. It's almost like your angels said, okay, no more of this dance. I'm going to make sure that you guys fail this and fail it good. You won't be putting Humpty Dumpty together again. You know what I mean? It's that kind of energy. And it's for your growth and theirs. And look what it's done for you. If this isn't for you, it's for them. You know, like I said, you know where these energies go. What is the High Priestess, Creator? What is the High Priestess? But the storyline I am feeling from the energy that I'm pulling in from these cards is that this is you. This was you. This is you. And I'm feeling like you're going to be observing this end for somebody else. And it may end up touching you also. You know, when you see somebody go through a really painful experience and you cry with them, that's what I'm feeling. You're going to be crying with somebody's loss. You're going to be crying with somebody's loss. Oof. Yeah, look at that. Holy smoke. 3 major arcana, so 3 major secrets that are being revealed here that have to do with a contract that you've released yourself from. Because, and you told the truth. When you told this truth, so okay, with magician energy, what the magician energy is, you released your magic when you told Sharon the truth about this relationship that you were in with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody who is incredibly insecure, who totally like, look what I've done for you, like, makes everything that she's done about you, like you owe her. When it's like, no, lady, whatever you've done for yourself. Do not put that onto me. You need to take responsibility for your actions. And that's what I mean about the world, how the world is so enmeshed and codependent with each other, and that's what I'm seeing with this person here. Could be a feminine energy, or this could be a masculine that's more predominantly right now in his feminine energy and very manipulatively within his feminine energy right now. Maybe for a long time, because as I'm reading this energy, this is a long-standing contract. It's like a broken record that's gone over. The creator's saying a broken record. It's gone on and over and over and over, a tape that just keeps playing and playing, and there's no resolve. You just end up grinding your energy away. You end up losing vital energy on a cycle that it just keeps going because there's no resolve. And you both end up right where you started, and this time, no. This time it propelled you forward. It propelled you into your Emperor energy, releasing you from bondage, releasing you from a kind of authority that was almost religious, but I'm not feeling. Maybe for some of you it was religious, a very heavy religious authority, or somebody that was so self-righteous about themselves, superior, a superiority. And when you spoke the truth about your relationship with this person's energy, it wasn't even the person, it's an energy. The New Testament says in Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12, that our fight is not with people. It's with energies in high places. High places meaning energy that has been allowed to mature to the point where its magnetics are great, like a queen. A queen is mature energy. It now has authority because it's been practiced for so long, like a kind of an authority that's been on the planet for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, maybe thousands of years. Okay? So and you'll never remove a karmic cycle, okay? You can miraculously be pulled out of a karmic cycle, but that karmic wheel is going to still be going out there. You've been released from it. Okay? Get the difference there. Karmic wheels are much bigger than you, and they have to play themselves out. Some of them will be in motion for thousands of years. That's just the way it is. So what I'm feeling is that by you telling the truth, release yourself from this karmic wheel. Whatever broken record had been going over and over and over. It was a karmic relationship that you were stuck in with somebody. And it just kept going around and around and around. Possibly with a feminine, like a mother or a female boss or an older sibling or an older friend or a neighbor or an aunt, an uncle, somebody in your life who you gave authority to and that had their own authority within this energy, this kind of manipulative, powerful energy, powerful manipulative energy. And you told the truth about it and released yourself from this energy, and Sharon's taken you from the land of the dead. This energy, this relationship is like the land of the dead now. It no longer serves you. Not to say that this person is like a zombie and they're like useless. No, this person serves God's will in some way. But for you, no. This relationship is the land of the dead to you now. And you've told the truth about it, of why you were there. This used to be true for you. I'm hearing you say things to Sharon like, this used to be true for me. This is all symbolic, right? This is just, Charon is ourselves, right? Charon is ourselves. I just love the romance of the Greek pantheon. I really do. I just love the romance of archetypal energy. Anyway, so there we go. We could, you telling Charon the truth about why you were in this energy, in this broken cycle for so long, released you from the bondage of it, released you from an energy that had authority over you that no longer does, and released you from this contract. This is now a broken contract. Sorry it took me so long to get that all out. What is the Five of Cups? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the Five of Cups. New deck, okay. No. Okay. The Five of Cups. What is the Five of Cups, Creator? The Five of Cups. Whew. Yeah, this is intense energy, you guys. You guys have overcome something pretty big. So the Five of Cups, yes. Somebody watching you leave. Somebody experiencing the consequences of it's not even your truth, but truth. Truth that involves you in some way. It's a truth that involves you, and it lands firmly on the earth like boom. Yes, because you're moving on, like you are moving forward, you're moving on, you're planning, you are in the process of planning and getting ready, getting yourself into alignment to be sovereign, to be more sovereign, to bring more of yourself into sovereignty. Maybe you're moving out of your parents' house. Maybe you're, doing something where you're becoming more, not only independent, but readily available to help others and serve others. It doesn't necessarily have to mean like you're going to be, like Superman or Superwoman or anything like that, or like a nun or a priest. Maybe you will, but this is more just about you being more available, not only for you, but also for others. And you're going to be rebuilding your life in a different way. But this contract that you are moving away from, see, you're looking back at this contract, planning on moving away from it and rebuilding your life, but with the wisdom you've gained from this experience. And look at this down here, you having the Nine of Wands, being incredibly resilient. Look at what you've come through. Oh my gosh, it's like you've come out of the tribal mind. It's like you've come out of the tribal mind. You have fulfilled your birth chart, which releases you into Kairos, which releases you into like truly free will, the freedom to choose, the freedom to choose. Knowing more what your choices are. Choices come with education. You couldn't have made this decision in the Magician without education. So whoever you are, you are educated. You know what you're doing. This isn't, you're not a novice. That's what I mean. You guys aren't. For the most part, the people that come to my channel, the viewers, my subscribers are not novices. What is the Nine of Wands, Creator? What is the Nine of Wands? What was this last stand about? What was this last stand about, Creator? Either within yourself or within a specific relationship. Okay. Lovers again. Okay, Gemini energy again. Somebody feels oppressed because you see them as dangerous. You see them as like there's, yes, okay, there we go. Because you've released yourself from this bondage, and I'm that feeling that this has to do with this Queen of Wands energy that's in reverse, that could not give to you, that failed to return your investment into the relationship. And so with you standing in your Magician energy, bringing the end of a contract, you stood up and told the truth, dissolving a contract. That's what the truth does. Instantly. That's how fast some of these changes can happen when you tell the truth, especially to yourself. You're instantly released from a contract with a dark angel. This contract was sustaining you and keeping you alive, so it's not to be thrown out. It served its purpose. It has its value. Psalm 91. He or she that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Okay? So you're already connected to divinity within you. I'm feeling that's how you know how to use the shadow, how to use the shadow in order to grow. Help yourself grow and learn more about yourself, more about the universe, more about the world. Interesting, very fascinating energy. But there's a continued oppression and a sense of somebody feeling entrapped or trapped because you see them as dangerous. And it's not only that, there's a continued oppression because they know it's the end of the contract. The contract has dissolved. There's been a dissipation of energy, of magnetics in the relationship between you guys, and they feel it. They can feel it. And this nine of Wands energy, this last stand energy is you've done this because of the end of a contract, because of feeling not ever wanting to feel trapped. And this tower's already happened. You know, maybe part of you did feel entrapped and you were releasing yourself from this that you've always known, but you're just more aware of it. I'm just seeing like a person trying to fit into a dollhouse. Do you hear what I'm saying? And this could be like one of those wooden dollhouses that are really tall, you know, and have like 3 floors in it, but still you can't fit in it. you're a human adult. You can't fit in a dollhouse. And that's what I'm feeling, as this was like a world that was too small for you. You had expanded way beyond what this world had the capacity to contain for you, and had you expanded way beyond this world's capacity to nourish you. And you know this, and this is why you put up the last stand. I'm sorry, I can't, I need to honor myself. I need to honor what's true for me. Yeah, and it's the lover's energy, and I'm just hearing ninth house. And ninth house is our relationship to God. So, and it doesn't necessarily have to be religious God, like some deity being in the sky that we pray to. It's God being you, meaning being you. Being you, coming more into your sovereignty, you coming more into your own authenticity, your authentic self. There's nothing more godlike than that. What is the Five of Wands, Creator? What is the Five of Wands? New deck. Okay. What is the Five of Wands? What is the Five of Wands? Bear energy in reverse, the Two of Cups upright, and the Tower in reverse again for the second time in the reading. Okay, so bear energy. Oh, this person is resisting their own medicine. Bear energy is all about the medicine from your life. Bear is the shapeshifter. Bear represents the western door on the medicine wheel, which is the shapeshifter. The western door on the medicine wheel is the time of autumn. It is the time of death. All the trees all go to sleep. It all looks like they all die. All the animals go into hibernation. All the leaves fall off the trees. Everything changes in the fall. Everything begins to look like it begins to die. That is the territory of the bear. That's why the bear is spirit bear, medicine bear. And the Nine of Pentacles again. So there is a dissipation of a contract here. And someone is resisting the medicine from this dissipation of a contract. They're fighting themselves. They don't want this contract to end. I'm feeling they confuse. I'm feeling like this person may truly love you, but they also confuse love with power dynamics. And I'm feeling that's what this has been about. In some way, it's been at the base foundation of it all has been power dynamics, which has fucked with your empowerment. And you said, no more. I've had enough. And the Creator accelerated it. No. This is not going to go on anymore. You're hemorrhaging power by going over this again and again and again and again. The only one that's going to be losing power is you. So yeah, whatever happened good. It happened good. That Nine of Swords underneath these cards. So this person is resisting the medicine from the dissipation of a contract. Yes, that is very painful. It is very grueling. This is a soul contract that is coming to a close, and that is grueling. You know, when somebody loves the other person and the other person's like, I can't be in a relationship, you know, maybe they find out they're not heterosexual. They find out that they're actually bi or gay or lesbian or whatever. And they need to LGBTQ and they need to move on. You know, that's not saying that, I mean, that could be what's here. That just came into the reading. So that resonates for at least one of you. But some sort of a soul contract came to a close, and that's why this person is in such a state, is because something happened here that violated, oh God. When you were betrayed, whether or not this person came to apologize to you, saying, I never meant to hurt you. Yes, they did, because they knew better. They knew better. Their own conscience warned them to not do this. Their angel warned them to not do this. They knew better. And they did it anyway. And that's what the game changer was. That's what the violation of the contract was. That's what the end of your tolerance for this kind of, oh, Creator, do I have to say that? Okay. Oh, I don't want to say it. It just gets me in my belly. Energetic rape. It's like an energetic rape. And you're not having it one fucking second longer. Period. Somebody crossed a line and they can't cross back. And they know it. So they're fighting letting go of this relationship with you, and they are trapped in a closure that they don't want to be in, and that's what their conflict is about. What is the Ten of Cups in reverse, Creator? Whose outcome is this? What is the Ten of Cups in reverse? What is the Ten of Cups in reverse? Okay, no. What is the Ten of Cups in reverse? Creator wants the avian deck. The Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they're asking for the avian deck. Ten of Swords. Oh, I knew that was coming. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. And the Two of Pentacles upright. Okay. This person sees you and they realize how, like, they feel like a piece of shit. They feel like a piece of shit. And maybe they should. Maybe this is part of the medicine from this end of a contract. They need to, oh, I'm just hearing Old Testament. Oh, interesting. That's interesting. So that would come into the reading right now. The priest would walk in front of the line of soldiers before they went into war in the Old Testament. And the priest would say, if you have not eaten of the garden that you have planted, you must go back. You can't go into war. You have to eat of what of the gardens that you have planted. So what that means is you have to have experienced karma. You can't die on the battlefield in battle if you don't understand karma, because you will be a lousy soldier. You'll be a lousy warrior. You have to know, you have to have eaten of the garden that you have planted. So what you have to understand the consequences, the cause and effect of the seeds you planted, of the kind of actions you acted upon in other people's lives. And that's what I'm seeing here, is that this person is seeing this. They are realizing, I don't remember what I just said there. I was like totally channeling there. Oh, I'll have to rewatch this. Okay, but anyway, the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this person looks at you and feels mediocre compared to you. They feel mediocre. They feel sloppy. They feel not even within your league. They feel like they're dealing truly with somebody who they don't feel worthy of. And their 10 of Cups in reverse, their unhappiness is, geez, they're really kind of stuck in their own inertia. You know, not really willing or maybe have the know-how or the wherewithal to change their unhappiness. They know they've fucked up, and they fucked up really good, and they can't undo it. And they see the work and who you have become since being with them and how you're flourishing. Look at you. Look at you before their bullshit was unleashed into your life, and look at you now. And holding, you have, oh my goodness, you have gained a spirit of endurance and perseverance because of maybe because partly of this karmic wheel that you endured for so long, and you were generating perseverance until it was time. Okay, you've learned the lesson, time to cut the rope, cut the chain, that's it. And I'm feeling that's more it. Is that you and the Creator saw, okay, you've learned the lesson, cut the chain, boom, and let this karmic wheel go. Let this pattern be released. Let this person, let this relationship, whatever it is, be released from your life, and you from this magnetic habit and conditioning within yourself. Yes, it's going to take work. It's going to take work. It takes work for all of us. 40 days is an alchemical month. Christ in the desert for 40 days in the Old Testament, when it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. 40 days is an alchemical month. Okay? 28 days is a lunar month. But if you want to do inner alchemy, 40 days, minimum of 40 days of you creating a new habit within your life and honoring it. Making a decision, ritualizing it with the Creator, and letting someone witness it. That'll hold you accountable when you need to be held accountable. You know, and that's what's beautiful. And that's what I'm feeling you've really done with your life and are continuing to do. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave this here. Job well done. Job well done. Wow. I just feel like where you were going is somewhere you've never been, but somewhere where you will be using the knowledge and the wisdom of where you've been to help others release themselves from similar kinds of bondage. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be like this big public person, but just even talking to one person at a time, one on one. You know, I'll close this reading off with a little story of my own. When I left my first husband, my only husband, I was only married once. And I was married him when I was 19 and had a baby. And by the time I was 24, I was absolutely miserable. And he was like 12 years older than me. And I was just, and anyway, I took the dog out for a walk, and this guy ended up showing up at the same park, and he sat down beside me, and I was all like, okay, what do you want? And then he just started talking to me, and he just started saying things like, you know, it's so interesting. And he just went into this whole spiel about how him and his wife married too early and they ended up getting like a divorce and blah, blah, blah. But what he shared with me was what I needed to hear. Because it was like life to my soul. It was like life rushing into my soul, God or the universe validating, we see that you want out and we are making a way out. We are making a way for you. And that's what I'm seeing here. You may not see what's coming, but the Creator and your higher soul, because of your will to shift yourself in the midst of a devil energy, and you did it successfully, the universe is conspiring with you to move you beyond this. So get ready. For those of you who resonate with this, get ready. If you're not already in the midst of the next step. Because I don't think it's going to be, yeah, you're going to have to exercise it, but I feel like it's going to be the universe making also a step towards you. Beautiful. That's magnetics for you. Alrighty, you guys, I'm going to leave this here. You have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys in the next reading.